Om Nom NArmy here, and I am playing some Plunder Pirates, and this is my base build. I've only had one loss, and I personally think that this is a really good build. I'll just do a slow turnaround, that way you can see the base. That's also a really good feature of Plunder Pirates, the fact that you can twist the camera angle. The only other game that I've seen that you can do that is Call of Duty Heroes, and that was kind of jaggedy, and it just didn't go very well. Um, I this base is very strong. I have won all my defenses except for one. I could just show you that right now. Oops, wrong button. I'm still getting used to the layout, so is it this? Yes, it is. Yeah, so all these guys, they're a similar level to me, and they all lost with barely any percent. And this guy 100%ed me, but he is very much better than me. Like, I could just go visit his base. Yeah, he's already a Pirate Hall level 4, and I'm Pirate Hall level 2, as this is a Pirate Hall level 2 base build. This also has all of the buildings for Pirate Hall level 2. So the features of this base. Well, first I'll just say the cannons are located here, here, and here, so they form a nice, some nice triangulation. Also, the gun tower is in the center, along with the pirate hall. That way, it is very secure. Um, Furthermore, uh, no building it, is just left out and can easily be taken, except for the guild hall and the tavern. That's because up here, cannon only partially covers it, the other cannon only partially covers it, and it's the same story on the other side. Um, yes, and also the Pirate Hall, which is the most important building when you are going for when you are trying to raise your pirate rank and get onto the leaderboards. That is right in the center, covered by one cannon, two cannon. Both of those are completely covered though. Like the entire area is covered. Um, One gun tower, but that is only on one side, and one cannon, and that was also on one side. But then on the other side, there is the ship. So every defense covers the pirate hall. Also, very centralized are the gold storage and grog storages, because there are only two, so it's very easy to keep them right in the center and have all the defenses cover them. The gold mines and grog distilleries are right here, both covered by the cannon. Two of them are covered by the gun tower. The third ones are over here, both covered by a cannon. Um, Also, I just used these decorations to help make it so that it's impossible to spawn troops over here and do well in the raid. Because if you do that, the troops are just going to go either around here or around to this side and start attacking the ship on the other side. Um, yes, and while they do that, they're just going to be taking fire from the cannon, this cannon, and maybe the ship. It's not very likely though. Also, the only way to win against this uh, base would probably, well, the best way I think, this is all in just my humble opinion, is attacking from right here on this gold mine or this grog distillery. Because as soon as you take that out, then then your troops are probably going to go for this cannon. If they don't, then they'll go for a builder's hut, and after they get that builder's hut, they'll probably go to the cannon. And even then, they're already going to start going for the resource that you want. Um, yes. Also, so every building is covered except for the guild hall and the tavern. So also when you're attacking the space, make sure that you first, maybe if you're trying to just get 50% and barely scrape out a couple of, just barely raise your rank. I mean, I doubt you're going to be doing that. at Pirate Hall 2, but you know, I just want to cover all my bases, so yeah. You drop like a gunner right here, and that would take out the guild hall, and the same story on the tavern, and yeah, that would help ensure victory. So overall, this base is probably the best base you could get at Pirate Hall level 2, and to add on to that, it creates an amazing figure. I mean, just look. What does that look like to you? Okay, because I'll tell you what that looks like to me. That is a mouth. Okay, now you all know that. Now, these two pockets of sand right there and right there, those are eyes. So now do you see this sort of like a face forming? And then also, like this building, this building, this building, and all the buildings in between, that forms a hat. Do you see where I'm going? Not only is this base very strong, but it also forms the shape of a pirate's face. It is the face of a pirate, even with a beard from those things or whatever. So yeah, um, I'll just now that I've basically went over the base, I'm gonna show a replay and then briefly sum up the pros and cons of the space. Oh, I always do the wrong button. Um, I'll just do the one that I lost because actually I'll do one of each because these ones are shorter. Um, this one got the most. And yeah, so this person that was attacking me is around my level. I'll just do 2 times speed because, yeah. So this person's around my level, and they started by putting one buccaneer trying to take out my ship, but but like I said earlier, you can't attack the ship because your troops will go around. And then they saw what I was talking about how you can just take out the guild hall and the tavern, and they went and took out the guild hall without taking any damage. However, when they went further into the base, then they started taking damage from 2 cannons, and the gunners died. Then the cannon was also able to take out the gunners because the gunners weren't. He didn't focus his troops on one spot. Actually, one gunner stayed alive, but with very minimal health. So this gun tower was able to take it out, and along with the buccaneer. And it's the same story on the other side. And overall, this raid was not a very good raid. Ooh, they actually got. I didn't realize they got pretty far though. Um, but this raid was not a very good raid because troops were scattered around. If you just focus them all on one troop, especially in this base, since it doesn't yet have a mortar, that's going to be vital and just help a ton. Um, yes, and now I'll just show you a second raid, and this is the one that I lost. But as you can see, they hold 21 troops, so they are also, and they're also Pirate Hall level 4. Um, yeah, so they are much better than me, and they did what I suggested you do when you attack this base by putting all their troops in one spot. I'm just gonna put it on 3 times speed actually, and he has higher level gunners and just more troops so he's easily able to destroy the base. However, even when it's up against somebody that's very strong, he only won with 3 seconds left. He barely got the 100%. Okay, to sum this up, the pirate face base, yes, that's what I'm calling it, is a very good base at Pirate Hall level 2. It is probably the best base that you're ever going to get at Pirate Hall level 2. And when you're at Pirate Hall level 2, I think it is the only base you should use. Most people are, okay, I'll say it, noobs at Pirate Hall level 2, and they know nothing. But if you use this base, it'll help you to realize how to form your base and just the basics of the game. For example, you're using this base, making sure that all buildings are covered by a defense, well, of course, except for the guild hall and the tavern. Um, and also it's showing how you can use the ship and decorations to your advantage to um help move the troops around. This is a very good base, and I think you should use it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and join the Om Nom NArmy. OmnIIIfinity out.